everyone, welcome back to the channel, and today I have this week's Astoundcast Substitute for you guys. Now, Motorsports section as always. This weekend we have had both the Monaco Grand Prix and the Indy 500 on the same day. Yeah, two of the Triple Crown events on the same day. And how did they go? Well, the Monaco Grand Prix was quite interesting, actually. The rain definitely improved things quite a bit in terms of the quality of the race. Of course, there were a lot of crashes and near crashes and running off into runoff areas. And of course, you had Max Verstappen absolutely dominate the race. In fact, he led from start to finish, which, let's face it, we're not too surprised by that at this point. Fernando Alonso secured his first P2 of the season, bringing home his first amount of 18 points, rather than the usual 15 he's had. And Esteban Ocon also secured his third podium in F1 and his first of the season. And the Mercedes drivers came home in 4th and 5th, with Lewis Hamilton coming home in 4th and George Russell in 5th. So these new side pods seem to have done Mercedes a lot of favours. Of course, as I've said across the weekend, we should get a better idea of how good these new side pods are in Barcelona next weekend. Now, onto the Indy 500. Well. Everything was going fine until the last 100 laps. And then Felix Rosenqvist crashed out, bringing Kyle Kirkwood along with him. And then there were two more red flags before the end of the race, involving Marcus Ericsson and Pato O'Ward. And then lastly, I can't remember the other three drivers who caused the last one, because it was that quick. Like, the last two came within the last 15 laps. In fact, the last one came in with 4 laps to go, which eventually led us to a last lap shootout between basically Marcus Ericsson and Joseph Newgarden. One has won an Indy 500 before, Marcus Ericsson last year, and the other hasn't, Joseph Newgarden. Until today, because Joseph Newgarden blitzed Marcus Ericsson into turn 3 and took home the win for Team Penske, taking his first ever Indy 500 win. So, big congrats to Joseph Newgarden, big congrats to Max Verstappen, and now we're waiting for the Le Mans 24 Hours, which is in 2 weeks on the 10th of June, so that's going to be something to watch, if you can stay awake for that long. I know Jenson Button is going to be trying out his Chevrolet NASCAR Garage 56 car, which is going to be quite interesting to watch. I'm really curious to see how that's going to perform, because I've got my worries, but obviously they know what they're doing. But yeah, I really can't wait for the Le Mans 24 Hours. Hopefully they get a new win, maybe a returning winner. I've never actually watched Le Mans 24 Hours, so it's going to be a new experience. I'm obviously not going to watch the entire thing, because I'll be absolutely wrecked. So yeah, I'm going to tune in every now and again, see how everyone's getting on. But yeah, really can't wait to watch that. Now, entertainment section. What have we had in terms of entertainment news this week? Well, we have had a new Star Trek Strange New Worlds trailer come out, which honestly looks pretty damn good. I really like the look of this now. Of course, we've seen the dress uniforms for the Strange New Worlds era, which look very close to the old TOS era. The only thing is now, with the science uniforms, which are the blue ones, they need to brighten up the shade of blue. At the moment, it's a bit too dark for the original series era, but I'm sure the closer we get to the end of Strange New Worlds, the blue will begin to lighten up a bit, and the uniforms themselves will start to resemble the original series. Of course, we have seen a little bit of the crossover between Strange New Worlds and Lower Decks, with Boimler and Mariner on the Enterprise. What else have we seen? We've also seen Kirk, but seemingly in 2 different versions. One is Lieutenant Kirk, so that lines up with the Strange New Worlds era, but in another scene from the trailer, he had captain stripes on his arms, which would suggest we're going into the future again, like in the last episode of Season 1. So that's going to be quite interesting to watch. Yeah, I really can't wait for Strange New Worlds, and they're only a couple of weeks away, which is immensely exciting. I cannot wait, because you guys know I absolutely adored Season 1. Definitely one of my favourite seasons of modern Star Trek. Well, going from Discovery onwards. So, like, definitely one of my favourite seasons of Star Trek in the current era. But yeah, I'm afraid, guys, that's going to do it for this week's quite short Astoundcast Substitute, because there hasn't been too much going on this week, to be honest with you. It's been quite a slow week, aside from, of course, the tragic deaths of, as I mentioned in AskCar News, and the separate videos on them, the tragic deaths of Ray Stevenson and Tina Turner. But yeah, that's going to do it for this video, guys. So please, like the vid, subscribe to mine and Roxanne's channels. Her link's in the description as always. My sub button is down there. Please click the sub buttons, then the bells, to get our notifications. Comment as well, because why the heck not? And let me know what you thought of the Indy 500 and Monaco Grand Prix, and what you thought of the Star Trek Strange New Worlds trailer, if you've seen it yet. Once you've done that too, please follow me on my social medias. There'll be a link tree in the description. Below that is going to be Roxanne's website. And lastly, please do share this video with all of your friends so they can join the infinite loop of liking, subscribing, commenting, following, and sharing, and around and around and around that loop. And I'll see you guys tomorrow with another video. Goodbye!